What's good, YouTube? Man, we back with another reaction video. It's for my Ram subs, man. We back, man. Season approaching, man. I can't wait for the season to start. Hopefully I can get some more Ram subs on my channel before the season start. But I already know y'all gonna tap in during the season because I'm gonna be reacting to all the games and stuff like that. I'm not gonna miss not one game this year because y'all know. Well, shit. I started when I started YouTube. It was like week 12, so I didn't record up to that point because I wasn't doing YouTube until week 12. So I did week, I don't know when I started. I think it was like week 10 or something like that. It was somewhere around there. But from that point on, I already knew I'm not missing no more Rams reactions because out of the Lakers, well, I mean NFL, I'm more passionate about the Rams right now more than the Lakers. I will say that. I'm passionate about both of them though, die hard. But my Rams, man, when we be on the TV, when we lose, I go crazy, man. I be really like pissed off. Hopefully, man, I get some more Ram subs on here. I'm trying to get to 3K. This been the hardest milestone to get, man. 1,000 subs wasn't hard at all. Getting the 2K subs wasn't hard at all. But getting the 3K. Bro, this been the hardest, man. So hopefully y'all tap in. Like this video up, comment, subscribe. This video is why the Rams have the best and scariest receiving core in the NFL, man. So we about to see what they talking about. I think we gonna win the bowl this year, man. So all Rams fans need to tap in, bro, because this is gonna be a hell of a season, man. And I want to enjoy this shit with all my Rams fans, man. So tap in, man. Let's get it.
What is up, guys, and welcome back into another Rams House video. Thank you so much for stopping in. If you do like Rams content like this all the time, please make sure to click that subscribe button because it really helps me and my channel grow and reach more Rams fans like you. So thank you for doing that, and let's get into the video. So today I'm going to be talking about this scary Rams receiving group, in which I believe is going to be the scariest and really the deepest receiving core in the NFL. You start by talking about Robert Woods, who I think the special thing about him is he can do it all. There's no particular trait about him that stands out. It's just about him being able to do everything. He can handle those jet sweeps. One of the things that he's really good at is he's an amazing blocker, and he can run the whole route tree, and he's really good at doing that. And I love Robert Woods. He is really good with those toe jag swags, and he's just really good with, like I said, everything that you would want a receiver to do. There's no one thing he can do the best. He can do anything that you really need him to do. So he's a special guy, and definitely one of my favorite receivers and players on this roster for sure. And I think he's just so humble, and that's what makes him cool too, is just all those things that he's good at, but additionally to that is just him being a humble type of guy that makes him really special. And then next up you got Cooper Kupp, who honestly is one of the best receivers in my opinion in the NFL, but he's just not that recognized. And I think the route running is really nice. I love his footwork, and he's really good at manipulating the defenders with his shoulders by shimmying them around. And again, his footwork is so quick that even if you see the same moves every game from him and multiple times in a game, he can still get you with it because he's so manipulative, and his footwork is just so quick and so decisive.
His footwork is cold.
You never really know what he's going to do. And one thing that really stands out about him is that catching. He's amazing with catching the ball. I say he's one of the best catchers on this team, and you can always trust him to come down with that football. He's not a type of guy that, we haven't seen to be able to be a guy to go up and get a ball if it's thrown deep, but I'm sure he can do that as well. So amazing guy like that. And the yards after catch that Robert Woods and Cooper Kupp possess is just pretty incredible. Honestly, that's just one of the biggest things to their game as well, is that yard after catch. And they're like the #1 duo in the NFL as far as that goes. So that's a really nice thing to have. And then you have Van Jefferson, who was
Man,
we did not see
Jefferson,
a
he
ton
gonna
of
have
him
a big
last
year
year, but
this
I'm
year.
still really high on him. I was high on him last year as well, and I think he's just a guy who he's humble like the rest of this receiver group, but his route running is really crisp and it's really good. There's not really much things he could get better at with that route running. His catching, I think that's the only thing that I would have to point out is his catching just to get a little bit better. It's not like it's bad, but he can do some good catches. But that's only the one thing just that I noticed last season is, you know, if he gets hit, sometimes he doesn't hold on to the ball. But at the same time, he didn't have that many reps. His catching isn't bad. That's just one thing that I would point out. Can't wait to see what this young guy can do as well. And then you bring in Deshaun Jackson, who honestly a lot of people are worried about if he can stay healthy or not.
That's the X factor right there.
They're not going to call on him to be a number one guy to be in there all the time.
He's gonna be our slot.
He's going to bring that
deep threat.
offense that they really
we got Matt Stafford. I can't wait to the season, bro. We about to win the bowl. I swear to God.
Different things to be a decoy,
we about to win the bowl,
deep, or actually going deep and making Stafford throw that thing deep because Stafford knows how to do it. He's one of the best at doing it with that cannon on his arm.
Facts.
And Deshaun Jackson can bring so much to the table. Then you can bring up Tutu Atwell, who's another speed guy who's smaller. I'm not worried about his injuries. Some people think because he's small, he's not going to do well and he could get injured right away. He's taken plenty of hits. I'm not worried about that. He, I think, is going to be kind of a gadget guy the first year. I think he's going to be a lot of jet sweeps because he's that type of guy who on a jet sweep, he could just take it to the house. And I think his route running is actually really good and overlooked by a lot of people just because they look at his speed and his size right away. But his route running is pretty good as well. And I think you could see some packages this year, which is going to be scary with Tutu Atwell and Deshaun Jackson in on the same play. And then you just don't know you're gonna have to cover. Then you got Tyler Higbee, who is a tight end. I really like Tyler Higbee's game. I think you could have a breakout. I love Tyler Higbee. Just a guy you can always.
Didn't Gerald ever leave?
Or even just trust
I think
in
he
the
left.
10, 15 yard
range.
With
the Seahawks, I think.
If the play's broken, you like to have a guy like that, and I think Stafford is going to look to him a lot in those situations. Then you got Jacob Harris, who I'm really high on. Honestly, and McVay's raving about him being the best rookie.
I ain't really hit to Jacob Harris.
We'll see how that pans out later in the season, but I think there's not going to be a ton for him to do this year just because
he might be a beast, man.
Group is. And that really shows you how good this group is when you have a guy who's this talented who may not even get that many reps. And so when you take a look at this group as a whole, with Jacob Harris, I want to go through his traits a little bit here. He is one of those guys who's got speed. He's 4.39, and he's a big body guy who's a hybrid tight end wide receiver. And I think Stafford
I like how he looks. I like
Stafford
him.
loves to have those guys.
I gotta get more film on him, but I like
him. Down with it.
Fourth rounder.
He's a tough guy. Decent. He's an amazing guy. I can't wait to see how the Rams use him. And honestly, for this wide receiver group as a whole, I think it's just going to be so fun to see how McVay makes this offense look with all these different types of weapons you got on one team. There's so many different things and different packages you can put together, and all for Stafford, who's going to have an amazing year in my opinion. I want to know what you think about this receiver group, but I see a lot of people in the comments calling it the Scary Seven. I'm excited to see what this group does. I still think it's the deepest and most elite wide receiver group just because of what they've done over the last few years with this group. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think. As always, horns up. God bless. You guys are the best, and have an amazing day.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Yeah, Rams fans, man, how y'all feeling, man? I feel like we got the scariest receiving core. I feel like we got the best defense. We got the best defensive player in the league. We got the best corner in the league. You feel me? We got Taylor Rapp back. We got Williams. You feel me? Damn, who are our backers, man? Did Leonard Floyd end up leaving? Leonard Floyd might have left, but I think we picked up a linebacker in the draft. I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Our defense gonna be cold. You feel me? With Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey, we gonna be cold. So yeah, Rams fans, man, how y'all feeling, man? I want to know how y'all feel. Drop some comments, man. I feel like we gonna win the bowl. I'm really excited for the season. Like, this the most excited I ever been for my Rams, probably in a long time. Because even when I was a kid, I was like a real football fan. I watched every Rams game that came on TV with Marshall Faulk and all of them. Marshall Faulk, Kurt Warner and Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce. You know what I'm saying? That team with Mike Martz. But I was a kid. But I'm grown now. We finally elite. Like we was elite in 2018. We should have won that year. Or was it 2019? When the year we played the Patriots, we should have won that year. But we've been elite, so it ain't been that long since we really been good, man. So I'm really taking it all in and soaking it all in. So I'm geeked, man. Let me know how y'all feel, man. Like this video up, man. Hopefully some more Rams fans tap in. Hopefully y'all subscribe. Let's get the channel to 3K subs, because that's gonna really help me grow my channel. Shit, I really need my my fellow Rams fans to subscribe to the channel. I really need y'all on here though, for sure, like 100%. But yeah, man, run this video up, like this video, check out the description box, follow all my social media accounts. Let's try to get this channel to 3K subs. I appreciate y'all. Y'all stay safe, stay tuned, and we out.